This is the Turned Up Show with DJ Rage on TrueToLifeRadio.com.
Oh no! Yeah. What's good, my beautiful people? Once again, we are back with a new video. I am your host, DJ Rage, Wild's finest. This is Westchester's #1 DJ, and that's a fact. All right. Welcome to the Turned Up Show news, only on TrueToLifeRadio.com. All right. First and foremost, shout out to our sponsors, Heavy Riot Energy Drink. Also, they got the Heavy Riot clothing, so go check them out at HeavyRiotClothing.com and tell them the Turned Up Show sent you, and you get that discount. All right, they got everything up there. They got the energy drinks, they got the hoodies, the hats, the t-shirts, whatever you need. They got it up there. So shout out to them, our sponsors. All right. So let me give you a little background on what the video we're going to look at. I don't know if everybody's familiar, for the young dudes, Benzino. Benzino was a rapper from back in the day, also owned the first big magazine, hip hop magazine. It was called the Source magazine. So they got him, again, this is alleged, all right? Let's make this clear. This is alleged that he's on a phone call with this transgender woman. All right, so this video right here is him responding. He's actually doing an interview with the well-known Queensflip. Shout out to Queensflip. So actually, Queensflip, he's interviewing him, and he's going over the situation that happened with him conversing with this transgender. So without further ado, we're gonna get into this video, and that's it. I see y'all. Check y'all on the next video. All right. Peace.
Flip, what up, bro?
What up, Z? You all right?
Man.
What? What's up, Zeno?
Man, you know what it is. So,
I mean, I see. So 50 just posted something about the transgender Shauna Brooks and all the situation. What happened, Z?
So look. I sent you the movie. movie clip, right?
Okay, I saw it.
Can you post that for the people to see, like the movie trailer? So, a couple of years ago, and Cricket did this movie called False Advertisement. And it's about, first of all, I be doing my little movie thing and shit, but most of the times when I get casted, it's always for a drug dealer or, or some other motherfucker and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like a street dude. So this movie was different. It was a comedy about a man who played gay to win the love over a woman, right? I read the script. The script was dope. I played the boss of an advertising agency that the man worked for, but I played a straight role. Evidently, Shauna Brooks was in the movie, right? I never met Shauna Brooks. I never met Shauna Brooks in person to this day. We never did scenes together. Shauna got my number, I think from Cricket, and had called me about some casting shit that she plays in movies. She, she's in the movie. She was in Love and Hip Hop. Okay, cool. Now, it took me a long time, a while, which, I'm happy for me to even understand the whole gay movement with men. Like as far as to be tolerant, as far as having gay friends and communicating with gay people. But as I've gotten mature, I've seen that they're just people. And it was, and I'm glad I made that decision because, growing up in Boston, it wasn't like that. We used to jump gay people. This was in the 80s, 90s. I didn't grow up around that shit at all. But I wasn't tolerant in the gay community. I wasn't the one that was necessary, but now I am, right? The transgender situation, I never had any communication with, right? Up until I did the movie and I talked to Shauna Brooks. Me and Shauna Brooks had a couple of conversations on the phone, and I guess Althea had heard about it and tried to, this was years ago, try to insinuate that I was fucking with a transgender. So of course, the very thing that I was talking about as far as, you know what, I don't necessarily, I think by communicating, I don't want to be looked upon as messing with a transgender, because, I don't have to argue that point. I've always messed with women. I love Ashley very dearly. She's beautiful. She's a woman. I've always loved women. All right. So I guess, I don't know what happened, but when Althea had tried to say something, Shauna must have taken the conversation, put the conversation out. Now, when I heard the conversation, you could tell the conversation's been chopped up. When I was on Clubhouse and me and the dude Ayan got into it, a gay man, about the first situation with Cavario, which I guess I have to explain that too. Althea took my son out to California when he just got born, and I went out there, try to reconcile and just to, be close to my newborn, and it didn't happen. I came back. I didn't have a place to stay. I didn't have a car. I didn't have too much money, so I was doing my hustle thing out in California. It's about 5 years ago, and came back here, ended up getting my apartment and everything. But at the time, Cavario had picked me up from the airport. Cavario's from, he's the one that made up Don Diva. Very, very, very good friend of mine. One of the smartest gangsters I know. Really nothing to play with, you know what I'm saying? Like I told Cavario, all this internet shit, I said, I'm used to it. He ain't used to this type shit, And my thing is, what I'm saying, like, all this shit, like, no one's not going to come up to me or Cavario in person and dare say anything disrespectful in person, but we understand it's the internet. All right, cool. I explained it on Vlad what happened, that Cavario picked me up from the airport. I came back to Atlanta, and I was staying in hotels before I got my apartment. Of course, the Red Roof Inn doesn't cost that much. So, I was in hotels for almost 2 weeks, running around. I was doing my 1-2. Don't want to get too much into that because I don't want to, fuck Cavario up in any way, because he has programs now that are helping out lifers in jail and whatever. And I'm not trying to fuck up his situation, but, I had to do my 1-2. Okay. So I was in the streets, went back to the streets, hustling. I helped a lot of people out here, you know what I'm saying? And, when I fell down on my luck, wasn't really nobody there for me. Not too many motherfuckers was there, but that's all right, 'cause I'm a man. Them streets are there for me. I can go back and sell drugs if I'm need be, and that's always there for me. Okay. I'm not gonna be broke. What people would say is broke is to me would be, subjective. Like what broke is to me might not be broke to the next person. You know what I mean? My thing is, I don't hold my head down in situations of financial stress because I'm a hustler and I go get it. You know what I'm saying? That's been me. So that's what happened at the Red Roof in Cavario. But of course, people are gonna try to take shots, whatever. All right, cool. The Shauna Brooks situation, when all this is going down, it's like it's coming from everywhere. They're dropping old videos of the situation with Althea. They're dropping old that Shauna Brooks thing was like 3 years ago. Now, let's just have common sense, right? If I was fucking with a transgender and I was on the phone with him, don't you think that conversation would be all like nasty as fuck? Don't you think you would have heard something out of me that insinuated some type of sexual when I'm talking to her is after when Althea made a big thing about it. It was a conversation that people are hearing now, and I'm saying, yeah, that lifestyle I'm not used to. I'm not used to talking to a transgender. I'm not used to communicating exactly. Not saying I'm used to dealing with her because I never even met her in person, right? Never met her in person. I sent you the trailer to the movie. The movie won the Miami Film Festival. The movie's about to come out on Tubi next month. The movie's an amazing fucking movie, and I'm glad I did it. So when you listen to the tape, and there's nothing me saying any type of sexual relationships that you would think that, but people are gonna try to take shit and try to smear my name. Okay, cool. I noticed that 50 Cent, Curtis said something and posted. Very unfortunate, because when I first met 50, you know what I'm saying, this is when he got stabbed up at the radio station, and he got stabbed up at the Hit Factory on 54th Street, you know what I'm saying, the big studio that everybody was going to. And I was with the Made Men at Sony Studios. he ended up running down there, coming to my studio session, you know what I'm saying, to kind of get away from Murder Inc. I didn't know John and Black and them at the time. So I had been fucking with Red Hot Lover Tone and the Trackmasters when he asked me, he said, yo, I hear a number of good things about you. You a real nigga. He's bleeding on the side from getting stabbed, okay? He had no money. He showed me a gun with no bullets in it that his man, I guess, had pulled out but had no bullets in it. And I guess when they was beating him up, his man dropped the gun. I don't know if it was Yayo. I don't know who it was. You know what I'm saying? But he said that, yeah, his man dropped the gun, no bullets in it, and he got away. So he's bleeding on the side of himself and shit. So I'm like, damn, you need some help. You know, back then I was a millionaire back then. I had a car service at the Source magazine that we had on deck. And I called him a car service and I sent him to the hospital. Okay. So I kind of got him up out of that situation. For him to even play with this, you know.
Well, hold on. How long I mean, you helped him in a situation which you felt compelled to. How long should it last for him not to talk about it? Like, as far as something like this, it's news. So he felt
Well,
like.
how come he didn't talk about me helping him? How come he's never talked about that?
We heard that story before. You told.
No. How come he ain't never told that story?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. So you know,
Oh.
later on, me and Ja Rule get close, right? And then now I guess I'm his enemy. What you shaking your head for?
Because you gotta let me talk too, man. You can't just like, come on, Z. We not.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm gonna let you. All right. My bad, bro.
So hold on. No, all right. So you feel like you feel like you was enemy now because you became cool with Ja Rule, or it's just a story he's talking about?
That's I mean, Flip. Like, that's obvious. That's obvious, no?
I mean,
If I helped you out of a situation that you was getting hands and feet put on, stabbed up, you had no money to get to the hospital. If I helped you out, wouldn't I be cool with you after that?
you putting me in the situation. You talking about me?
I'm saying if you was getting hands and feet put on you,
but you ain't see. Stop saying hands. If you ain't see, stop.
Them
Stop,
niggas.
man. Stop. You see,
Listen,
emotional.
bro. Listen, Flip.
Here you
The
go.
nigga was in the studio. They put hands and feet on him. They stabbed him. I mean, I seen the cut. He was bleeding. He was leaking all on the side of his shit. He showed me. Like, so if I did that, if I helped you out and sent you to the hospital, wouldn't that consider me and you cool?
Yeah, but then I can ask you a question. If you was cool with the nigga, then why would you be cool with Ja Rule and them then? That's the same thing.
Listen. First of all, like, how me and Ja got cool was because I ended up moving to Saddle River.
Oh.
And we and our kids ended up going to school together. Coy went to school with his daughter. My son went to school with his son. We ended up being cool that way. Okay. I didn't go be cool with Ja Rule to go against 50 Cent. I really didn't even know about their beef until I started hearing about it. Okay. This is my thing is I'm gonna ask you again. If I helped you out in that situation, because that was a serious situation. Like, let's say that he didn't come seek refuge in my studio. Who knows what Murder Inc. could have been worse.
So, but how about also you and his man, the nigga that signed him, with at it for a long time, so he could have looked at it like that as well. You forgot about that part.
Say that again. Say that. Hold on. Say that again.
You and his man that signed him, y'all went at it for a long time. So does you save and send him to the hospital?
Who's this? Wait a minute. Who's this man? This is new to me. Who? Me and his man that signed? Oh, Eminem.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay. So then maybe right, but that didn't take place that night, obviously, because obviously he said me, yo, you a real nigga. Tone and Poke talk highly of you, and blah. I mean, he was in my fucking studio session talking about how dope I was, and I helped him. I didn't even know 50. I didn't know him like that. I heard him from the mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? The point is, I helped that man in a real situation. Fuck the Eminem shit. Fuck the Ja Rule shit. I helped that man, me, Benzino, help 50 Cent, regardless of anything, I found it in my heart to help that man. I could have been like, get the fuck out of my studio. I don't want to have nothing to do with this. Why are you even down here? But I didn't do that. Called the man, got the man a car service because he had no money. Got the car service to take him to Bellevue Hospital.
So if he had no money, how he was in the studio, Z?
He went. It was Ja Rule and him session at Studio 54. He went down there, I guess, to beef with him. You'd have to ask that bitch ass nigga on that. This is my thing with 50, right? This is my thing with 50, right? As many weights as he lift, as many like shit, like you would think this nigga would probably be good with these. He's good with this.
Yes, he got jumped like you. We all get jumped. Stop.
I'm not.
He got jumped. He got the light
I'm not making fun of him getting jumped. I'm not making fun of him getting jumped.
When I'm saying his hands about a situation.
I'm saying in the history of hip hop, have you ever heard 50 doing these with anybody?
I have, yes.
With who?
Outside and God.
I'm talking about in hip hop. All the enemies this nigga done made in hip hop. Has he ever done this with anybody?
They don't want to fight him.
Huh?
They don't want to fight him.
Who don't want to fight him?
A lot of niggas don't want to fight. He put hands on a lot of niggas.
Who?
I don't know. He did. I heard.
Who?
You know, Z. You know, Z. Stop. Z, don't stop.
I know.
Everybody knows.
Look.
Everybody knows.
That nigga's a rat in the pussy in my book.
Nah, Z,
he's an informant, and he has no morals, and he has no really good judgment. The nigga's a multi-millionaire, and he's posting shit about me that ain't true. Fuck that nigga. And I'll stick my dick in his girl's mouth. If then we can see who's a tranny or who's all, like, I don't play those games, bro. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga, bro. I'm trying to make, listen. I'm trying to make a point to say that I helped that bitch ass nigga. Right? I helped that pussy ass rat informant ass nigga.
So you calling him a rat because
he's a rat. The nigga been on papers.
No, he's not. He's not a rat.
My nigga, he snitched on John them long time ago.
He's not a rat, Zeno. Come on, stop.
You know, my nigga. Do you need the paperwork?
See, I don't want no paperwork.
You don't want the well, if you don't want the paperwork, then you can't say he's not a rat.
I saw the paperwork. What did he ratted on? Did what?
The nigga ratted on Ja Rule and them for that shit that happened. Do you need the paperwork, Flip?
So why did anybody get incarcerated for stabbing?
Listen.
Did anybody get incarcerated?
Listen. You know what? We gonna get black. Okay, so why don't we get Black Child and Cadillac Tie on this? Now you don't want to do that. You don't want the truth. You don't want the truth. You want to keep believing that this nigga's some type of gangster. That nigga's a pussy.
It's not about the.
That nigga's pussy.
Pussy now.
He's pussy. He's
you
pussy.
Him pussy now because
pussy.
But you never
I give him what he want. I give him what he want.
Now you want to fight 50.
Nigga.
Now you want to fight
that
50.
nigga.
You calling him pussy.
He's a bitch.
Hold on. You didn't say he was a bitch before when you talked about him. You didn't say that.
The nigga just insinuated that I had relationships with a transgender. Fuck that nigga, bro. Fuck his mother. Fuck anybody around him, bro. Is you crazy? Nigga, I die for mine, bro. I die for my manhood, bro. I die for my manhood, bro.
Enough, Zeno.
Fuck that nigga.
Enough. All right, all right. Enough.
Fuck, is he crazy or something? Like, okay, now, so hold up. So let's get back to the conversation because, again, you don't think I'm a nasty nigga. Sexual, passionate, nasty nigga. You don't think that on that phone call with Shauna, there'd have been some type of nasty shit talk going on? Like, you could see where motherfuckers done chopped up and edited the fucking conversation. Me even having to defend myself.
Hold on. You doing Vlad TV talking about other niggas' topics, and now a nigga mention your topic, you call a nigga out his name and talking about
No. He just didn't mention my topic.
Now a lot of y'all niggas gonna say, yo, Flip, you riding for 50, you 50 this, you 50 that. It's not about that. Zeno know what I'm talking about. You riding for 50, Flip. You riding for 50, 50 this, 50 that. It's not about riding for 50. It's about, like, when we, when Zeno come back up here, when we tell a story, we got to get a whole story in context. Yeah, Zeno helped 50. He said he helped him. But at the same time, when you saying all this stuff and who he had fight, a lot of niggas ain't want to fight 50. A lot of niggas ain't want to fight him. You know what I mean? And Zeno, my man, I fuck with Zeno, but a lot of niggas ain't want to fight him. A lot of niggas ain't want to fight him. They don't. So, and then you calling 50 all this, Zeno. You know what I mean? You calling him out his name and stuff like that. It's like, if you go talk about him getting jumped, like nobody got locked up. Nobody got locked up. They talking about he snitched. Nobody got locked up from that. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel. But Zeno will keep it. That's how Zeno feel. Where's Zeno at? Nobody got locked up. You know what I mean? We gotta show content. Of course, if you get jumped by mad people, you get the best of. It happens. Who don't have a fight? Zeno had a fight where people got the best. Zeno know it best than anybody. We all have fights where somebody get the best of, or we outnumbered. Listen. Nobody got arrested. So what type of snitching is it? What type of snitching is it? What type of, just tell me, you're Flip is snitching. Thank you for all the badges. I see everybody buying badges. Who got arrested? Who got arrested? Oh, man. What's the paperwork say? What the paperwork say, though? Just tell me what the paperwork say. Listen, I got nothing to do with that. I got nothing to do with nobody and fighting, and that's not my style. What the paperwork say, though? We always talking about, Supreme got locked up and got an order protection. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Supreme got locked up. 50 got nothing to do with Supreme getting locked up. Like, we got to just stop saying shit because we want to say it. And that's how I feel about it. But so it's not. So I'm saying, what was the outcome of the case? Just tell me the outcome of the case. I always heard about it, but I stayed away. Tell me the outcome of the case. What's the outcome of the case? No different type of thing. What's the outcome of the case? Just tell me, this is the outcome of the case that happened. What's the outcome? Just tell me. What was the outcome of 50 case? Just tell me, nigga. Once you tell me, that's it. We ain't talking about no mad shit. I'm mad right now. What's the outcome of the case? Oh, man. I don't agree with that. Y'all always say, snitch. Rat, he's a rat. He did this, he did this. I don't agree with that. I ain't see no paper. What's the outcome? And not taking nothing from nobody. Not saying this, I wasn't there. This shit happened years ago. But I'm telling Benzino that I'm telling Benzino, I'm telling Z, don't get mad and do that. Hold on, y'all. Y'all hear me? Thank you for the badges, man. The badges is that little box. Thank you for the badge. All 15 of y'all. You know what I mean? It's not Benzino ain't ready to come back. Somebody reported his page. I reported his page. Somebody reported his page. And my thing is that it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, it is what it is. You know? I always want to talk about somebody snitch. Yo, the only thing that could take a man down is him like in the same sex if he's considered straight, and him telling, and him being a pedo. These are the three things. These are the three things. You know, I'm not one of them niggas. I'm not one of them. I'm not gonna just jump on something. Oh, let me jump. That's not me. That's not Queensflip. At all. At all. That's not Queensflip. So if y'all can't understand or y'all can't agree, I don't agree with that. And I'm gonna tell Zeno that when Zeno come back in. Thank you for the badges. That's it. Where's the statement? Where's the statement? Where's the statement? You want to see the paperwork? Where's the statement? And that's how I feel. Thank you to all 20 that bought the badges. We got to stop jumping at a thing just to bring somebody down. You know what I'm saying? 50 and Ja has something. Irv, they all had something. 50 just posted something about Benzino. Benzino is upset. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Benzino has a right to be upset, but when we start calling people like they soft, they don't fight and stuff, and then we got to just figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So I never saw no paperwork. Because where's Zeno at, man? It is about Zeno, not 50, but I got to make sure I give it the context. Where's Zeno at? It's crazy. You want the link? I'm gonna say, what link? I don't listen. I don't. Look. I don't. Listen. I don't know what's up with. I don't know what's up, man. Zeno gave his reason. Did you see the paperwork? I never saw paperwork. No, I didn't. I saw something that they said. I never saw paperwork. No. I never saw paperwork. That said he snitched. Snitched on who? What was the outcome of a stabbing? Yeah, look, Jaffe said it's fake. Yeah. All right, Jaffe. The Max said it's fake. Come on. I didn't see it. I never saw it. But Jaffe said, all right, cool. My main things, if that is Jaffe, I don't know if that's real Jaffe. Is that really Jaffe? Because I follow Jaffe, so it didn't pop up. I don't know. I don't believe it. Because nobody got locked up. Nobody got arrested. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got, all the protection. Nobody got arrested. Nobody got locked up. I'm not Googling if 50 Cent a snitch. That's it. Period. I'm not with it. So, I know Benzino mad right now, but we got to put it in context. I'm not being biased. Who's that, miss? Who you talking to? Shut your ass up. Ain't your girlfriend go on the platform. You tell them to be biased. Anyway, I guess Zeno not in here no more. I don't know where Zeno at. Shout out to Zeno. You know what I mean? Defend Zeno, not 50. Making a live about a person who don't acknowledge you. Oh, all right, eat a dick. You pussy. I've been wanting to block you, sucker. Yeah, acknowledge my dick. Mm-hmm. Where's Zeno at? I don't see him.
Flip.
Yo, what happened?
All right, we back. What's good?
Yeah. I thought the phone ain't work. Everything all right?
Yeah. I guess so. Yeah, I shut the phone off and back on again.
Okay.
Try to get my shit up, stand up. All right, my brother. So what up? What else we doing? Oh yeah, by the way, man, I got a song coming out called Zeno versus the Planet that's gonna address a lot of this shit. Just want to say shout out to Mike the Rockman, and tell him Looney.
I
Be
feel
looking out for it.
we're gonna move on. The information with the trans, you had a conversation, and the trans violated the person, Shauna Brooks, I'm calling by his name, her, Shauna Brooks recorded you and put it out there.
This was about 3 years ago. And to be honest, you know, I don't think Shauna Brooks put it out there to expose me. I think Shauna Brooks put it out there to be like, okay, yeah, me and Benzino were cool or we're friends or anything. Like Shauna Brooks never ever came out and publicly ever disrespected me or said that me and her did anything. Like this is people trying to make it out to something that they wanted to. And do you understand in the last 4 weeks, 2 old videos, 3 old, all these shits are 3 to 5 years old. The shit with my ex, my baby's mother, who's dying for clout off of this. She even's trying to make her little comments, like she's dying to be relevant again. Like this whole internet shit is crazy, bro. But I felt like I really never had to defend myself, because as long as the people around me.
What the?
So all this shit, Flip is just like a public smear campaign. And look, I want to shout to Whack 100, because Whack put me with a team of amazing lawyers. I'm getting ready to sue the fuck out of a bunch of people for defamation. You can't do this shit. You can't do this shit. You can't irresponsibly make accusations about people that just ain't true. You can't do that. It's not legal. You know what I mean? Usually I don't even be on. Hey, yo, Ives, say what's up to my son. Hey, Flip, to my son Ives, yo. That's Flip.
Survive, salute.
Funny nigga, dude. I'm a funny nigga.
Take that.
Yeah, all right. Come on, Pablo. Pablo, come on. Get your ass in
My
here.
dog gonna be my husky.
Oh, Pablo.
Yeah, I got a girl right across the street.
Come on. Pablo, come on. Ives, call me later, all right? I'm going to be at the crab trap. Today's our inspection. All right, big dog, love. Suck our fat. Suck our fat. Get that La Jaune, huh? Fuck that. Hey, come here, Pablo. Chase you. Pablo.
Damn, though,
Go. Thug Righteous Entertainment, this is TRE. Before you play with big boys, we need a CID. Go. This for my dogs that be mobbing. Do it for my hitters and my cheese. Drama popping off is no problem.